Nice little flash over from KO. Blinds everybody on this site. Opens so much room. And Heretics, they're coming through with the kills nonetheless. It doesn't matter, blind or not. They seem to be way ahead when it comes to the aim. At least to start it out. Chewy, not going to last too long. He's out of here.
Hey, they've come into the pistol round strong. Of course, still a long, long way to go. In the early round, at least, they're going to be challenged. The pot flash is good, but paTiTek managed to bypass it. They know exactly where Rhyme is, so chances of anything here, slim to none.
Last player standing.
paTiTek easily wins that fight, as does the majority of the Heretic side. It's so easy when you're against those classics. Leave it at that. Shock darts.
Man's a beast.
I hate you, Tom. The shock darts thrown over in a fast push. Jady up on top of the wall gets completely disorientated. Eccles needs to be huge on the backside, but it just isn't happening. That is the plant, and Heretics now have a huge advantage with upgraded weapons in their hands and the ability to play any close range duel they want.
Patiently, Rhyme is waiting. The first kill should be coming for free. Anything more won't be too bad, but as said, it's not really that much of a problem, and the repurchase might actually be tougher.
Paying dividends straight off the bat. Now, full recon to go into sight. Going underneath, it should reveal them up, but it's destroyed right away. Now they have to fight from the back foot. NIP staggering their push, and that's ultimately their downfall, as Heretics get to take a bunch of 1v1s. It's the ideal scenario for them.
Might give them a chance in this round.
Oh, it definitely does. A weapon retrieved. The problem is Jady doesn't have any reinforcements here. Oh, the flash. That was so good. Blinds paTiTek and gives a kill on sight. When you've only got a sheriff, 1-for-1 trades like that, it's like gold dust. Now NIP have a chance to get back in here. As I said, they retrieved a weapon. They've also got a couple of abilities, including chiwawa only having the one knife left. It has to be a headshot out of him. The round is look. Oh, well. Okay, Valorant. You can take that one to the bank. It's an ace. Gorgeous round. paTiTek almost certainly going to go for the teleport. Indeed, he is. He is already out of here. Oh,
smart, JD.
Big brain. Wow. Well played, JD. Completely read that.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that I think the first time we saw it, we're like, oh, that's really cool. And now everybody's like, he's just going to cancel. So we'll just stare exactly where he left from.
The rest rotating to the A site, where Heretics are pushing in. KO's null command is being popped, and Monsteerr holding up close. Does he go into the smoke? No, he waits for them to come through, but Jady somehow still gets the kill. Now Lel has a lot to do all by himself. His teammate is down, soon to be dead. A few seconds left to get the res in, and it's not going to happen. Lel needs this kill quickly to Eccles before his teammate comes to help, but chiwawa isn't able to get anywhere near the site. Eccles...
And it's not that surprising.
All right, okay. Oh, chiwawa! How is he down on middle? 1 second into the round, and he's already infiltrated their spawn. A quick double opening, and although it's traded back, Heretics end up on the back foot. Now NIP can sit pretty comfortably. They have to play a retake on B. It's whatever. They've got a lockdown to do so. They're just going to make a move together. Down through short. Rhyme catches and meets his end. Valorant spotted, but comes out on top as well. Okay, well, this has been a scrappy round, Tom. A lot of fighting for the mid control. And it seems to have ended in a decently favorably way for Heretics. This is going to be
like,
absolutely
there's only one way
insane.
they can go. Unless they destroy it.
Yes, turret.
They have to get out early, and they have. Okay, that's fine then. Like, it was more the problem of where the wall had been placed. They'd locked themselves into the site. Every single piece of aggression that comes out for Nip in this round, he's just watching and waiting. He's had a fantastic day of Valorant, and this man is the only one that matches him. The 4 away, that's a round, though.
Well, the round would be over, so... Wouldn't really matter, because that'd be the end of the half, wouldn't it, Tom? The only one I see online right now... Oh my god, chiwawa! He's doing it again! What? He did this what, 2-3 rounds ago, and now just rushes in? What? This is ludicrous!
It didn't work, that's for sure, and then, well, Rhyme had to try and kill everyone. Can I blame the man for panicking a little bit? No.
Let me be honest with you, Tom. I've seen more structure in my rank-in games. Played there as frequently, let me put it that way. That's what we see on this map. Oh, get a right click out, Valorant. You can feel it. Right click would have gotten that kill.
Yeah, Jady gets 2 kills there, though, so it's actually ended up going in their favor. Jady has still had his moments throughout this match. Monsteerr, he's normally unbelievable in these pistol rounds, but this time it's only going to be the one. Rhyme trading back and the lifeline looking to be built. It's left just onto Awilwa, and he cannot do anything this time. Really not expecting much from this at all, and well, they're going pushing into the blender here. Every single player running through into a near shredder of players. He's catching one a little bit low. Isn't any opportunity for healing, but well, now let's see what that sheriff can do, Mitch.
What it do? Let's find out. Oh, he's running away and they've heard him. So this has gone from bad to worse. Although they think he's in spawn, so maybe he just catches one of them off guard. No, he's now spotted and dead. Well, that was...
He now will get to close off that remaining angle. No one in it. They've got to check for the closer, but Valorant is still going strong. He ends up with 3 kills in this round. And well, he's got time as well for the defusal. It should be a little bit close, but his teammates have faith, and so do I. Oh, here we go. 20 seconds left for them to make this execution work. Already getting cut off from trees, so there isn't much of a direction for them to go in. Valorant again is with Awilwa, and they're just shutting this down. 10 seconds remaining for them to try and get this planted. They just have to try and stick it, and the remainder are just going to go running through. Lau already dropping one. It leaves just Rhyme remaining, and he's going to get dunked on from behind. Monsteerr with the 360 styling at the end. It's going to be...
Recon gonna spot at the player on the left. Now they've got the info on both. paTiTek's ready for this play up close. A little bit of shaky aim and out of ammo, but hey, still a 1v3, I guess. Look on the bright side. CREA even reloading the Bulldog. 10 health remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, no.
No bullets remaining.
Oh, no.
And now, no health remaining. It is 12-5. Map point for Heretics. Chiwawa taken down by paTiTek, who's still going for more headshots delivered to Eccles. But this man survives just about. He has got a Lego gun, and he's coming to take some lives. Oh, Jady! Aggressive peek that works out perfectly. He's tagged up by the turret now. Suddenly coming online. They have that flank, long awaited by Eccles, and oh, he's been spotted. Going to go in for the Hunter's Fury, actually, and try to cause some damage and distraction, taking the Killjoy ult out of play. They have 4 seconds to destroy that attacker ulti. They've got to get in there now, and just about in the nick of time, they have gotten away with it. I do not believe. With 13-5, we finish it. That's... You would need the headshot right away. And I do wonder, does Jet have armor here? If Chihuahua's bought armor, he's good. Nope. Oh, damn. One headshot and this could spiral out of control. But it's delivered by Chihuahua, by Chiwi.
Gives them at least a little bit more presence. And this camera basically can see over the whole site. There's a very small window. The error here. CREA's going to be spotted at the back. A little bit intriguing that it was the Classic, the one to take that fight, considering the marshals that are still in play for both other players.
You can see Jady's been waiting here for the entire game. Finally, he gets a chance to strike and now just plays ring-a-ring-a-rosy as the clock goes down. 10 seconds on the clock. Awilwa moving forward. He needs to deal with Jady and he can't. Maybe this isn't exits. Maybe they're actually attempting it. These lunatics. Rhyme, not going to get anything done. I don't mind the other two going for it. It's Jady still fighting and taking them all down. Well, that's worthwhile. 3 kills, and he gets out with the Vandal. Playing on the Spectre, droning from so close. Now he's in trouble. It was all a bait. Chihuahua able to grab the kill, and Rhyme goes in! Absolutely huge! 2 kills on the board. Chihuahua still primed and ready. Operator in hand, dash to get out of there if he needs it. And he spotted the barrel. That's a free kill. 1 man standing. It's all down to the Viper of Lowell. And Chihuahua. You're not going to get in with a shoulder peek. Oh, maybe you are! 3-1. What a round by NRP.
And I think they might have actually spotted the close player. They will. Eccles is going to clear that out, giving them a way back into this round in the 2 versus 4.
Valorant getting the short end of the stick on that fight as well, just as he goes into the Viper's pit, seeing the Cypher behind. That's NIP with a clean 4th on the board. Look, Hey, he has the patience. I think he's heard the steps. Yeah, they have the information now that this is going to be an A play, and a very early flank coming out from Eccles. The wall just about blinds him. He's running. They should have heard him. They definitely heard him now. The flash popping, and they just burn, face him down, and take him down. Weapon even retrieved just about, and the only player remaining is on the secondary flank, but CREA spotted again. Heretics get
Poison's off.
It just looks like Valorant is just better at the moment. Like, I was curious seeing all of the roster changes, like how they would come back from losing some of the heavy hitters, like Nuki, for example, Avova. But you know what? This guy's pretty damn good at Valorant. I'll give them that. They've definitely picked one out of the bag with that one.
Poison orb emitting.
My question is it going to be enough to drag them through this map? So far, so good. Looking like they're about to equalize things. CREA, he's in the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, he's got no one there to back him up, and probably not the weapon for the job.
not quite. The body shot to paTiTek, obviously not dealing enough. The 101 damage. You've got armor, you're nice and safe. Well, at least he's lost all of his HP now. That's something.
That is true.
NIP gonna be happy.
Someone punished him for that.
Heretics.
This has happened a few times, though. paTiTek did this in the round with the Classic. He's just been able to get too much control. That seems to be one of the major problems for NIP. Either they leave some vulnerabilities on the A site, or they let some space in behind. However, the A site stack, or the stack up of players, seems to have done its job, giving them an advantage here. And look at the position of Chiwawa. This should give them the round. Spike dropped in the open, and the TP to the back of site is going to have absolutely no benefit to it. Again, this operator from Chiwawa, it
can be played with. Although, speaking of pacing, they have upped it in this one. Straight out towards the A side. Jady is dealt with immediately. One way allows them to see Chiwawa coming, and yet he still gets the kill and out of there with his life. The man advantage sits to Heretics, but only barely. The flank from Viper might seal the deal if they're not careful. The round's not going to go their way nonetheless. It's 5-5, tied up. Heretics are looking pretty good. As I said, 6-6. Yeah, that's going to be reasonable between these. Oh, Monsteerr, what are you doing, bro? But, hey, you never know. Valorant. He's not getting that kill, but he did assist it, so able to dismiss afterwards. Jady dealing some decent damage until the wall bang takes him down. Looking to get 6 on the board here. Heretics seem set to get it, and
they've got the plant and the round victory in the bag, so you can almost see that they're starting to try and hunt down some of these remaining weapons. It also looks like they've pinpointed the weakness, and at the moment it is looking like that A site. It seems to be the case for a lot of teams. Like, it is incredibly hard to defend A, and it seems to be going, well, at least in their previous matches, it was their attack that was the main threat, but they didn't really lose many rounds on their defense at all because they just closed out in quick fashion. So I think it's still up in the air for Heretics how it's going to go.
Oh, no dash? I thought they were going to dash after they blinded up those players, but instead a much more passive stance, and they run right into Monsteerr. Free low, pretty much, but CREA trades. Now we're into even numbers. Heretics having to play this 3v3, but they've taken over the A site. Okay.
The alarm bot active? It's not, but the turret is. So that will give things away. Oh, he's even got a lockdown that he's just going to place basically in the open. They should be able to destroy it if they go pushing it to the site. However...
Oh, he collided them! It's a 4v1, and NIP are down in the dumps. Ryan on the site by himself, but here comes Valorant. He is hunting him down, looking for the 3K, getting that ulti charged up, and he's actually being defeated. That's a change of narrative. In fact, you're right.
MVP at first strike's being boosted.
Oh, my net drop.
Oh, here we go. This is looking so good. Just one man standing. Chiwawa, can he make it at least a little bit costly? Shock Dart might even close the deal, and it will. Awilwa now stepping up to the plate.
Swarm down is going to delay them a little bit. It does get activated in time. The cage, a little bit early on popping that, but okay. You can still make it across. Chiwawa doing so much damage on the lurk. This site should easily be nips. Monsteerr with some good damage. But we don't get worried just yet. In comes Patty. Let's see what he can do. Look, they lit the sky down pretty low. Sova's also half HP. Viper not looking too healthy. Is he just going to dive into his death or run away with the weapon?
Oh no, he's actually got past. I thought there'd be someone watching the cross. That's the first kill already. And honestly, like, he has all of his utility bought, I think, except for one. Maybe Mitch Man was actually right about something.
I told you, man. You gotta have some faith. Weapon is cracked, but people don't seem to be using it. Eccles, Chihuahua, quick kills on the board. And with that, pressure continues to be applied. Awilwa being pushed from every which angle. And a 2v4 now on their hands. It looks like Heretics are stumbling a little bit on this defense as well. Not quite able to find the footing after those initial rounds. And once again, it seems like it's time to call for a save. A mere matter of seconds into the round. Yeah, let's wait till we see the next buy round before we start counting Heretics out, let's say. Or even counting NIP in. Things have been disappointing with what we've seen so far. And the typical A push, yes, is working, but I want to see, do Heretics have an answer to it? Now, in this round, I don't expect them to, but...
No.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Monsteerr! Coming in with a judge. Only the one kill, but good damage afterwards. And the Hunter's Fury just used to push these players out of position. Really try to get the tags.
Oh my god.
Or let your teammates do the damage. And it's Valorant with a second kill. Now down to 1v4. The hero rifle for Heretics has been so strong. The third time that it's shown up in this fashion. Jady walking into his death as a 50 HP paTiTek takes him down. Will they get the weapon? Oh, it's so close.
Gonna send out the dart, so if there wasn't information before, the split now coming in. Awilwa looks like he's absolutely screwed. Valorant comes in to try and save the day. He's taken one with him at least. The cage will leave him isolated at least for now. And just look at this from the attackers. They're looking a little bit more hesitant, expecting their opponents to try and come in a little bit more on this retake. The only issue really for the attackers right now is the fact that the spike hasn't crossed. And it's actually going to get dropped to the floor. Peek coming in from Valorant's risky, and now it's on to Monsteerr. 36 HP. Only headshots available at this point with how low he currently is. Lockdown not going to do him any favors, and in fact, he's going to get owed by Eccles. The classic is enough to grant them their 9th.
To work out, they make a little bit of noise now. Awilwa could be in for some huge damage. He's already spotted the Sova up close, and there it is, the free kill. But now a 1v3, the flank of Cypher coming through the tube. He seems ready for it, at least for a moment he was, and that cage further confirms it. Now primed, but Jady have lost their star player. We need a new hero to step up, and while paTiTek stepping out into the sightlines of Chihuahua, who is having a field day on this attack side op. Shock darts in. Rhymes in a little bit of trouble, but hey, the rest of the team's already dead, so I guess he's not worrying too much. The trades quick and fast for Jady, and 11-10 NIP.
We're also going to see the lockdown put into place, so they're being almost stuck into the corner. They're setting this one up for paTiTek, who's going to use the paranoia, lands the shot onto one, and it's all onto Rhyme. That looked like it was spot on, but the shot isn't quite connected. A chance in the 1v2, but again, it's the rounds where there isn't an investment. It's a round where there aren't any rifles. And still, Heretics managed to take it over the line. NIP have got to be kicking themselves. Still a minute left on the clock, slowing things down a little bit here. Flashes through to leave them blind on the cross, but the almost full rotation has come in. Plant will be denied, but there's still plenty of time. Peek out from Valorant as he decks another, and we're finally going to see that Empress invested in.
And one that will end in his death, and Awilwa not even with him. It seems like we've lost some of the timing, some of the teamwork over on that defensive side.
That could be perfect. Gonna try and force him out of the angle, clearing some of the closer corners. Chihuahua lands the shot through the wall. It's left all on to Lau, and he gets absolutely nothing. Not a single player lost for NIP in that retake. They take their time, they're patient, they're methodical, and now this is where things are working. Lau just walks across the site. The third map is looking inevitable. But if there's any man to bring it back, or any two, you could say these would be the men to do it. Monsteerr, though, surely dead to rights. No! Chihuahua's made a slip up. The push coming back through is not going to garner anything, though, from Valorant, as Monsteerr is left in a 1v2 position. The Viper's Pit only going to make things worse. And at this point, does he really expect Eccles to still be in this corner? The answer is yes, but he can't land the shot. And map 3 has come through. Mel will have a big grin on her face. Trapped out by the Sage Wall as well. It's so much worse in pistol rounds because you're almost just better off knifing it. It takes so long and so much ammo to break straight through. The cam's still above. There we go. Finally managed to spot that one out, but it doesn't matter. Valorant again. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the moment that this guy's going to slow down, but of course he aced the pistol round. Come on.
Well, no. And yeah, it's been interesting then seeing Valorant come in, and I was always a big fan of him, but Jesus, he's just ridiculous. Oh well, Chihuahua, you're in trouble. And Valorant has his showstopper.
Yeah, this is still their bonus round. It might not feel like it at this stage. A quick trade to actually hold on to CT. This gives them a decent footing in this round now. Both players coming around, and Lau, he's going to find another one. It's left all onto Rhyme, and now it's Lau's turn to step up to the plate.
After being blinded, I'm surprised they're still slow walking this up to the site, maybe hoping that more information is given away and they can find out if this is a stack up. Now they know there's at least 2, but that doesn't deter them. Pushing forward into the stack and just tearing them apart. Rhyme, good for 1, but now being peeked from every angle. He can't get it done. It will be a 3 versus 1. Good damage already from NIP considering the round that's in it.
There's a possibility here. The shot raining through, though. That's all the information that was needed. Every single member of Heretics peeking out.
Nade. Oh, that's so well timed. Look at that. Out in the open. Monsteerr was dead no matter what. Valorant only good for 1 kill. This is looking good. Heretics on the back foot. They have a res. Nobody's safe to res, though. And they don't have a wall anymore, as you can see. 10 seconds remaining. Saving the weapon is the #1 priority. Not in a great spot to do it, because at this point they can push out of garage and come up behind him. If he goes through mid, he's going to break the tripwire and give away his position. So just tucking in this corner is probably his best option.
We've seen them already springboard back from these sort of positions. An aggressive stance taken by Valorant, moving forward. CREA with the chance, and actually it's a complete mowdown from the side of Heretics. Already, they're going to get themselves the plant. The showstopper does damage, but doesn't actually connect the kill. Lau, however, will now be dropped, and Valorant is left with just 21 HP. A seemingly impossible position, and Chihuahua this time makes sure there's no heroics from the young star. It's going to be a 3rd on the board for NIP. They've stabilized over the last few rounds, and now we're waiting for a response from Heretics.
So close, but NIP handled that one well. Chihuahua was quick to return, and now NIP mount the comeback into this. Whoa, that's not expected.
He's gonna get both.
Rhyme almost went into it. Another tag up as Valorant takes CREA down, and Rhyme is all alone. This was taking as much cash away from them as possible would be worthwhile. But as time ticks down, he realizes he's not going to get it, and so runs away with Operator in hand. 5 for Heretics. But a hard-fought round. I'm not blind, right? They haven't even put tripwires down to cover the flank. This has to be a fast round out of Heretics if that's the case. And Valorant is taken down. Yeah, there's the tripwires at last, but hey, it might not matter. No time for a flank if everybody's dead. paTiTek pulls it back, though. If only Sage was alive, they could res up and be in even numbers.
TP.
30 seconds
The same trip's been there every single time, so he should expect it, and he will, but that's the giveaway that Jady needed.
So it shouldn't surprise us that the opening duel goes their way. Jady wants to push through that smoke up against Fitz. He's an absolute madman, and it's costing them heavily. paTiTek caught with knife out. What is going on? They just get completely rolled over. Tom, that was a sloppy retake from NIP, but it paid off in the chaos.
It's almost like they just completely caught them off guard, because it wasn't one of those retakes that you'd expect, at least. I think they almost gambled off the fact that they wouldn't push in towards the A site. Now the cam's going to clear some of the closer angles, but they're holding patiently. paTiTek just watching. But there's still a couple more players. They're continuing to push this
What?
straight into the firing squad. It's left on to Eccles, and he will find 2. But now, with the final pieces of information,
Chihuahua's actually got a 1 versus 1 on the site that he wins out quickly. Bladestorm pop. These players have to be quick. They're already up on short, but this guy's diffusing inside.
to ruin this in his track. Jady, though, he's actually still fighting, and that's the spike down. Now they have all the information and almost gets dodged, but Monsteerr's flank is there. Now they can control the A side of the link, so it becomes a much tougher retake coming in. Eccles is just going to go for it, trying his best to hold on to this one. And Valorant is just going to slow this down, even just predicts.
Oh, he is so ready for this as they come through. Spike planted, and now it's up to CREA, but that smoke, it's going to fade in just a second. He needs to make a move now. Getting out of it towards his teammate to try and play this 2v4.
The patience coming out from Heretics, not taking any risks here. CREA, though, he might just do it anyway. 2 kills go his way, and it's left on to Rhyme. His raise is something always to remember, but this time it's not going to be enough. Honestly, I thought it'd be a far more dominant round, and I still think that...
From a team, especially this young of a team.
Free Fire's going back either way. Rhyme trying to make a play through the cage, but he'll be caught. And now Monsteerr's going to pad his stats a little bit. It's been a quieter game from him.
One enemy remaining.
We expect him to perform slightly better when it comes to this defensive side. Nice shot from Chihuahua. And you can almost see it there. Monsteerr just going, you know what?
Monsteerr getting a triple, fair enough, right? They're pushing you, of course you take those fights. But then both himself and I'm assuming Chihuahua doesn't get much done. That was a nice shot. So the players that took the fights,
his omen is something that I will always remember, even going back to like the We Play event a few months in. Monsteerr, though, it really does seem like he's come alive. He's got his ultimate. I know that you're very happy to see that, Mitch. Hopefully he'll utilize it well in this round.
There's no way NIP can possibly win against the neural theft.
Yeah, they're definitely not holding for exits.
He can't even use the neural theft anymore. It's too late.
He's gonna get a kill and then like aimbot them all.
And then note clip over to the spike and insta defuse it. Has he got a kit? Has he got a defuse kit?
Did you not know that? If you use neural theft while sat on the spike, it insta diffuses it.
Tiger's done most of the work. Boombot on the pursuit. Oh no, nasty. That rocket straight onto Valorant, and he is gone after 1 kill. Monsteerr, good for a double though. Bird comes by, but he's not blind. Turning from it just in time. Only 1 player on the attacking side remains, and he's tagged up and taken out.
He has it still, so he's just going to be as annoying as humanly possible, and here it goes. Good luck getting onto the right side. They went over the top of it. Oh, it's awkward, but it actually works out for Chihuahua. The remaining players, though, they can't really get back around, but this is kind of going to end up helping them.
Nice. Second shock dart not quite landing, but he's left Jady on 20 HP. Monsteerr onto Eccles, onto CREA. He's taking all the heads. This guy is insane. He's just become activated all of a sudden. Valorant, the showstopper online, and hopefully they're going to give that defuse to Awilwa. Hasn't had the best of games himself so far.
I think Monsteerr needs it so that he can get his ult.
Imagine he just sticks it in. Nah, bro.
3 rounds. It's much more passive from Heretics, just watching.
Yeah, they've kind of been sold a fake, moving towards the A side here. Awilwa seeing the presence on B. Here's the flank coming through from Jet, but they are holding for it and waiting. paTiTek taking Chihuahua down. Awilwa sprays away. Monsteerr gets caught off by that timing. And now they're free to plant on C, but they haven't got the spike anymore. The 2 versus 2, winnable. But I want to see, I want to keep it close. I don't know what was happening there. Was he trying to go in his smoke? Chihuahua's right behind him, coming up in his face, but somehow nothing's going his way. Valorant even takes him down. Jumping classic from Eccles. All right, buddy. That's the sight for them, right? Oh, no. I did not count on him to win. That Chihuahua's double spraying down. It's absolute madness. A 1 versus 3, and it is 11-8.
Onto Awilwa as well. Looks like he's going to throw this one in. Already finding a kill. Making this one a little bit more costly. We're actually going to see the TP out of the sight. Chihuahua, though, waiting patiently, and CREA uses it as bait to finish off one of these remaining players. Another frag for him. He is having a superb map of Valorant.
They shock darting it as well. No recon to start with. They know he's there now. Maybe no shock darts remaining. Jady falling in the back lines. CREA gets dealt with. Oh, this is spiraling out of control so quickly. Monsteerr doing huge work with the Bulldog. A res to Awilwa, and that should be a guaranteed round, really. Halfway diffused already, and no chance to stop it. They were body blocking like there was no tomorrow. 12-9. Don't waste time on the angles that you don't need to be holding. At 12-9.
Oh, he's still got his nade.
They really want to save these weapons over on the Heretics side, but Lau's being pressured. Nice double by Awilwa. No one else is really close enough to do anything to them. Explain that boombot to me. If Chihuahua's going to just run
through. Oh, it's awkward. Monsteerr still surviving. Both players not dead just yet. It comes down to Awilwa. He's going huge. He's found a couple of kills alongside Alorante. It comes down to the 2v2. A lot on offer here. Well, that's denied. A little bit of information. Actually, aggression from Jady. He takes down Lau, leaving just one man standing.
CREA's going to be first point of contact, though. Oh, no. In fact, he goes up, and Jady connects it quickly on his toes to fire it away, but can't find anyone, knowing there's someone in the corner. That's the kill, and the spike drop.
That's a spike.
Absolutely huge. They have to go. And with 35 seconds left, they're running into a stack. They have no idea. paTiTek onto Rhyme. Paranoia's quick to come in, slowing any further pushes as Shock Dart takes out Chihuahua. And there's only 2 players remaining. Only one make that with CREA, the final beacon of hope. And it doesn't last very long at all. Game over. 13-11. 3 grueling maps for